Welcome back to Organizational Leadership. This is Lesson 6. In Lesson 6, we're going to examine a couple different things. We're going to examine leadership as a whole and management as a whole, because leading does not equal managing, and managing does not equal leading. In fact, they're in some ways polar opposites. So let's examine the nature of leadership. Peter Northouse says that leadership can be defined as a process whereby an individual influences a group of individuals toward a common goal. And the nature of managing is something completely different. Tripp writes on page 193 of your textbook, he says, "Where is the church going to get mature leaders if immature leaders run? Don't go." He's relaying a story of a sentence, a challenge issued to a young leader who says, "I'm absolutely done with ministry." Christianity Today released just a few months earlier here in 2022 a survey of pastors, and the staggering number of pastors, like 38% of pastors have said, "I'm ready to be done," whereas that's down from 9% just a few years ago. I'm going to give you a formula for leadership. We talked a couple of workshops ago about, does everyone have the capacity to lead? I'm going to try and help answer that a little bit here in this one. I wanted you to wrestle with it, but now I'm going to try and help offer some guiding principles. Leadership equals capacity of the individual plus experience of the individual raised to the power of reflection. And number 4, always do it privately. Challenge privately. Great leaders are not silent. They don't just sit on the sidelines. But they also don't publicly challenge their leader. That is absolutely huge. You don't want to be seen as undermining. Number 2 is the liaison role. The liaison role includes behavior intended to establish and maintain a web of relationships, a network of relationships with individuals both inside and outside of that manager's purview, of that ministry organization.